Welcome back, watch fans. We've got amazing news for you in the world of watches. We got some insider information that is the watch cartel is making a big move in the Patek Philippe Ellipse. That's right, they're cornering the market on Patek Ellipse, and prices are going to go through the roof over the next couple of months. Okay, what's happening is the auctions are coming up. We got the Monaco Legends, which is where all the grifters like to put in watches, which they also have a big inventory of. Then they pump up the prices. One of those watches we believe is going to be the Patek Philippe Ellipse 3582, and I think these grifters are going to be making a move to push this to a $20,000 number. Why? Because they have massive inventory. That's right, these grifters have big inventory in Patek Philippe Ellipse for good reason. Why? Because this is the next Cartier crash. That's right. This could be the next Cartier crash. Cartier crash prices exploded. That's right. They went all the way up to the moon. By the way, a lot of these crumb bums, these window lickers, crayon eaters, you know what they want to do? They want to fleece you. That's right. These guys want to fleece you. They want to flim-flam. Look, this is the Jaquet Droz meteorite dial watch, okay? This watch is from space. And a lot of these grifters, especially these hubcap thieves in Miami, they're not interested in space, but they are interested in Uranus. You know what I'm talking about? Uranus, the planet. That's right. They want to get into Uranus. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, guys, you don't believe me? You Google it. Jaquet Droz is not ready for prime time yet. We think that there could be some catalyst for this thing to be moving maybe in about a year. But the Patek Ellipse is absolutely on fire. Prices have more than doubled in the last 6 to 9 months. And you know what? The hottest watch is the 3582, also known as the Apple iWatch. That's right, because it looks kind of like an iWatch. The watch was very advanced for its time. And look, if you look what's going on with Cartier crash, Cartier shaped watches, 3 major trends happening. Number 1 is collectors want those shaped cases. They want the shaped cases. Number 2, they want the smaller sizes. Number 3, they want high horology brands. And Patek Philippe Ellipse 3582 meets all 3. You got the funky case shape, which is also very advanced for its time. So it's not old-fashioned looking, let's say. So it's actually very modern and clean looking. Number 2, you got the high horology brand of Patek Philippe pre-Thierry Stern. Okay, that's Philippe Stern who did it, which is that's when Patek, that was the golden age of Patek Philippe. That's right, the golden age of Patek Philippe was Philippe Stern. Those are the watches you want to buy, Philippe Stern, not Thierry Stern. You want stuff pre-Thierry, okay? And number 3, you got the classic size, right? So look, everything is lined up, and we believe, again, this is, obviously our opinion is highly biased, that the 3582 Patek Philippe is going to be a $20,000 watch, probably by September. Okay, why? Because again, the cartel, the watch cartel, they're cornering the market. They're going to make a move during the next the auction season, which is coming up. Phillips, Christie's, Sotheby's, and of course Monaco Legends. Don't forget Monaco Legends, which is where all the action happens. From what we understand, there's going to be some major Patek Ellipse watches, and these guys are going to be pushing the prices to the moon. Why? Because they're going to be setting a benchmark. They want prices to go up. A lot of them have picked up inventory recently, okay? And they're very smart. Why? This watch is very rare, very rare. The 3582, there's only 2 examples on the market if you look on Chrono. And by the way, this channel, we got one available. We got a 3582 in estate fresh condition. It's got some Miami snow under the dial, if you know what that is. Unbelievable true. This watch is from a Miami estate collection. It's got some residue or some powder underneath the dial. Of course, you can get rid of it, but look, I would suggest you keep it as is because it has, value. Of course, you don't want to, walk past those drug-sniffing dogs at the airport when you have that watch on you. I'm just saying. I'm not for any particular reason, but just saying, because this watch was owned by a Colombian gentleman, possibly affiliated with El Mayo, not El Chapo, El Mayo. All right, gentlemen. So look, do yourself a favor. Don't be crumb bums. Don't be bukyaks. You got to watch out for these grifters that are trying to flim-flam you with these modern Rolex and Patek watches. Those are dropping in price. They're dropping faster than Bill Clinton's and Juan and Kino's pants in that Chicago Man Country bathhouse. That's right, unbelievable but true. The only watches that are moving right now is the vintage market, limited production and rare. Not this, not Jaquet Droz. Look, we're just breaking this out to get, just to, air it out. But you got the meteorite dial. You got 2 slices of meteorite. 2. This is the only watch on the planet with 2 slices of meteorite, limited production, 88 pieces. You know what? This might also be available for sale. It might be available for purchase, not for sale, but for purchase, possibly. Not yet, but soon, because Jaquet Droz, the catalyst for Jaquet Droz, you want to think about getting into Jaquet Droz rare watches, only the rare ones, not the mass steel production. Why? Because Jaquet Droz has ceased all mass production. They're only going bespoke. Bespoke. You don't know what bespoke is? You Google it. That's right. Bespoke. They're only doing bespoke watches now. No more mass production. So if you want to get a Jaquet Droz, it's too late. Too late. The only ones you can get now are secondary market pieces like this. But this one is not for sale, okay? Not for sale. It's a limited edition, one of 88 pieces on the planet, made from 2 slices of meteorite. Meteorite. You know what meteorite is? Meteorite. You know what meteorite is? You Google it. By the way, the watch is actually smaller than it looks on the wrist. It's actually a bit small. It's about 39 millimeter. It looks a little bit smaller. It's actually smaller. In the video, it looks big on the wrist. But I assure you, it doesn't look too bizarre. It does not look too bizarre. All right, gentlemen, let me know what you think. Leave your nasty, vicious comments below. And remember, do not take advice from these grifters, these Muppet Boiler Room channels that are now going to the Geneva Watch Show, the Watches and Wonders. They're all involved in sex trafficking. That's right, sex trafficking. These guys are fundraising. Some of these live stream channels like Archie Luxury. You got this Watch Nicholas guy. Now you got Juan and Kino are raising money to go to the Watches and Wonders show. You got the O'Cuck, also the famous trafficker. Again, they're all bringing, when I say trafficking, why do I say that? Because they're bringing in, let's just say, they're bringing in some, I don't even know how to describe it, but look, I think when you bring in, let's just say certain types of people across state lines or cross borders, you might be engaged in trafficking violations, okay? So you got the O'Cuck, you got Archie Luxury, you got Juan and Kino. Kino is being trafficked. Poor sweet kid Kino, he's getting trafficked into Geneva, and Juan is raising money so he can pay for the hotel room. By the way, the food is very expensive. Now Juan, I don't think they ever let him into Geneva, but the food prices in Geneva are like, double what you might pay, triple what Miami is, okay? So if you want some ropas viejas, you know what ropas viejas is? You don't know what that is? You Google it. You get some rice and beans, ropas viejas. No. In Geneva, it'll cost you like 60 Swiss, which is like $80 American, right? Unbelievable, but true. All right, gentlemen, let me know what you think. Leave your nasty, vicious comments below. We'll see you in the next one.